so hard, motherfuckers wanna find that shit crack.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm going to be doing my interpretation of Jupiter and Capricorn. Um, let me just Yeah, Jupiter in Capricorn is debilitated. So unfortunately, when whenever a planet is debilitated, you often tend to experience the more negative, lower expressions of that sign, especially in your earlier years, until you go through something that changes that vision, that view that you might have. So um it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to stay there or that that's entirely your story, but that's just, how it goes. So Jupiter rules expansion, optimism, upbeat, friendly, luck, and abundance energy. It's knowledge and wisdom, especially higher knowledge, because Jupiter rules like higher education, like universal law, and universities and and gurus and things of that nature, higher law even. And it also is the ancient ruler of Pisces, which is the 12th house. And so you always have to incorporate Piscean energy whenever you're talking about Jupiter. Again, on the lower expression of Jupiter, this can be overindulgent, excessive, and exaggeration. Um, in a woman's chart, Jupiter is rules marriage or determines who you will marry, and it can give some insights on what your in-laws would be like. It's also long distance travel, so anything outside of the country, borders, foreigners, culture, the entire travel industry, flight wise. Um, it also rules your morals, ethics, beliefs, philosophy, spirituality, religion, and worldview, and broadcasting, publishing, public speaking, marketing, and like somebody who builds websites. So it's about the truth, your spiritual guidance, and the teachers in your life. And then Capricorn is the ruler of the 10th house, which is typically everything to do with your purpose and mission here in this lifetime. Um, it's status, rank, career, retirement, authority figures, father figures, maturity, responsibility, and discipline. Um, Bosses, if I didn't say that already, whether it's you as the boss or again, just people who are of authority in your life, which could be a boss. Um, yeah. These people don't chase rank, um, or they do, and this could cause them to lose sight of their belief, wisdom, and philosophy. They want power and control by any means necessary, which is, can mislead you to see what's in front of you as rank, power, and control when it's not. So these are all your capitalists right here, just so that we're clear. Sorry. Um, these people don't believe in spirituality, religion until they have a big reality check. Capricorn also rules your reality checks. Um, mm, they believe that their CEO or CEOs in general are their God, or money is their God, or chasing rank and status is, the end all be all. Um, they believe in helping corporations and big business gain power. They believe those things are more important than, giving back and feeding the poor, you know, everybody in power. This is what Jupiter and Capricorn is. Um, they have that kind of mindset. Um, I feel like this was I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is what Barack Obama was. His Jupiter's in Capricorn. So as much as everybody likes to believe that he's because he's black, he was great, that's false. Trump was still a better president because he did a lot more for black people than even President Obama did. But I'm pretty sure that's because he believes in these ideologies. Um, like it or not, that's just the truth. These people are power hungry. Um, Alcoholics, possibly and unfortunately not good parents, but not because they're not good parents, because they're just not good people, but they work too much. They're not just alcoholics, they're workaholics. So these are the families that they got all the money in the world. Um, they can give you the world, but they're never home, you know? They're always on the go. So all those dynamics that kind of broke up the family came from these beliefs and ideologies and people who believe in these things. You fell for the okie doke family. Um, um, these could be overbearing bosses and not necessarily like Virgo, where they might not just be overbearing, but actually tell you what to do to make it right. I don't think a Capricorn person would tell you what to do. They might just fucking fire you, honestly. I don't know why when I think about these people as bosses, I think of that fucking show where you come on with like an idea. Um, like a business idea, and they either drop you or keep you and then help you grow your idea. These are like how these people operate. Um, and so these are hard asses. These kind of bosses really don't have time to tell you what to do. You either come in, know your job, and do it. And if they have to ask you, they're gonna let you go. And it's not always gonna be in the best manner. But they don't really care. It's like, why did you come here if you wasn't going to work 10 times harder than me? Like, why do I need you? I can easily replace you. Type of attitude. These people have no true wisdom. Um, la, 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 la. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was reading that right. They have no true wisdom. And they can be very closed-minded to, the higher expression of this energy, which I'll get into in a minute. Um, okay. So on the higher expression to all of this, once you hit that roadblock that kind of gives you that reality check, then these people become big believers in spirituality, and religion. Then they start doing uh, studying culture and understanding, or listening to other people and bringing in different viewpoints and ideas. That kind of changes their world view. Um, these people can be afraid of failure that can lead to depression. But don't be hard on yourself. I know what I said was pretty tough and rough, but um, not everybody's going to have that essentially that kind of attitude, depending on what other placements and aspects you have in your chart. It can change this horoscope drastically, but specifically for Jupiter and Capricorn people, they pretty much stand on the lower expressions of Capricorn energy, unfortunately, and it's done overindulgently because it's in Jupiter, so their egos really are blinding them. And these people do, when they do fall, they fall pretty hard. So that's just the awakening, to reevaluate your views and whether or not you're really hurting people or helping people, right? Um, so understanding that failure comes with wisdom. You're gonna fail a few times before you get to this higher status and rank. But you don't give up. That's what the discipline is on gaining status and rank. But it has to be from your truest, authentic self. If you're doing it from an ego perspective, you're consistently going to fall and it's going to feel like you're not worthy, um, and you're not good enough. Um, these people are not allowed to take risk or shortcuts because it's ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is probably one of the meanest planets. Even Pluto. I mean, Pluto can be pretty fucked up too, but Saturn is like, ain't you buy your collar, make you pay your dollar. You know, I don't want to go to work no more. That person is me. Um, but that's how you gain discipline, by having structure, and it teaches you how to be responsible. And so from that perspective, no risk, no shortcuts, you're cheating. And whenever you cheat, karma always comes back to you. And having Jupiter and Capricorn, this can be an extremely karmic cycle where somebody can be in the same energy over and over again. And they might not even realize it because their ass is so far up there. Their head is so far up their ass. They can't see, um, that they're doing it to themselves by not changing their patterns, changing their habits, being honest and open, right? And so you can't do that with this sign, with this transit. You can't, because Jupiter rules a universal law, like the 42 laws of Ma'at. I will not steal, I will not cheat, I will not fornicate, I will not. And literally you're defying law. um Jupiter doesn't like that, and so it's going to come back for you. And so it's best to do the hard work that it's going to absolutely take for you to gain status and rank. But what Jupiter does when you're doing it from the right place and you're taking it step by step is it brings in abundance. It makes you practical. It shows you boundaries. um it makes you hard workers, but you achieve recognition and success for that hard work. It makes you a natural leader, somebody that people can look up to. Um, and just, be careful for being overindulgent. And would be the only thing that I would say could be another dangerous thing here, but definitely want to celebrate your rewards and your wins, right? Um, and that's going to be the biggest challenge for this placement, is being able to do that. But if you do it, you will definitely um leave a legacy behind, whether it's through a family, a generation of passing things down, or a mark on this world in a way that's pretty freaking awesome. Most people would never live to see in their lifetime. Because on the upswing to this is an amazing, I mean, who gets to say that they're the president of the United States, right? Not everybody can do that, right? And so when you think about it from that perspective, these people are fucking, when I tell you dope, that's an understatement. The amount of things that you can accomplish and leave your name stamped on it is really, really amazing. It'd be sad to see people with this transit and they miss out on that opportunity because they never had that reality check. They lived their whole life, um, just doing grimy ass shit. So that was very short, but that's all I got. That is my interpretation of Jupiter and Capricorn. As usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.